Right, Spurs family, you're absolutely not going to believe what's just landed on my desk. Proper bombshell intel straight from Spain that could have completely changed the game for our midfield. Listen, I'm talking about a deal that was happening behind closed doors that nobody saw coming. If you want to know which 21-year-old defensive midfielder was in our sights before we sealed the Palhinha move, don't you dare click off. Smash that like button right now, hit subscribe and stick with me because this news is going to blow your minds. Come on then, let's get to 700 subscribers, COYS. Here's what my sources are telling me, and this comes straight from Sport in Spain. Tottenham Hotspur made a concrete approach for Barcelona midfielder Marc Casado this summer. Yes, you heard that right. Before we secured João Palhinha, Spurs were actively exploring a move for this 21-year-old Spanish international. Now, let me give you the full picture here. Marc Casado isn't just any Barcelona academy product, he's a defensive midfielder who played 36 times for the Catalan Giants last season. That's serious first-team experience at one of Europe's biggest clubs. We're talking about a player who's already capped for Spain and represents exactly the kind of young, technical talent that fits our project under Thomas Frank. Here where it gets interesting from a financial perspective. Barcelona have slapped a €30 million price tag on Casado. That's roughly £26.1 million. For context, that's less than what we've just paid for Palhinha, and we're talking about a player who's 9 years younger with potentially his entire career ahead of him. Barcelona motivation is crystal clear: they need to raise funds, and Casado represents pure profit from their academy system. It's the classic Barcelona model we've seen with players like Thiago Alcantara in the past. From a tactical standpoint, and here's where I channel my inner David Ornstein analysis, Casado would have been absolutely perfect for what Frank is building. He's a natural number 6 who can drop between the centre-backs, progress the ball under pressure, and maintain possession, exactly what we need in Thomas Frank's system. The Spanish midfielder has that Barcelona DNA of keeping the ball moving, finding spaces, and never panicking under pressure. In Frank inverted fullback system, having someone like Casado who can orchestrate from deep would have been a masterstroke. But here's the crucial detail that changed everything: Marc Casado doesn't want to leave Barcelona. Despite interest from not just Tottenham, but also Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, the player preference is to stay at Camp Nou and fight for his place under the new coaching setup. This is actually quite telling about the player mentality. Rather than taking the easy route and guaranteed playing time elsewhere, he wants to prove himself at the highest level. You have to respect that ambition, even if it doesn't benefit us as Spurs fans. Now, this is where the timeline becomes fascinating. According to my information, Tottenham approach for Casado came before we pivoted to João Palhinha. This suggests our scouting department was working on multiple targets simultaneously, proper planning that shows the club's ambition to strengthen the defensive midfield position. With Yves Bissouma future uncertain and potential interest from West Ham, it made perfect sense to explore both the experienced option in Palhinha and the long-term investment in Casado. The fact that we secured Palhinha likely means we won't be going back for the Barcelona midfielder this window. You can't really argue with that decision. We've got immediate Premier League experience with João, and he slots straight into Frank's system without any adaptation period needed. Looking at the bigger picture, this news actually tells us a lot about Tottenham transfer strategy. We're not just focusing on one target per position, we're exploring multiple options across different profiles and age ranges. That's professional recruitment at its finest. For those worried about missing out on Casado, remember this: if a player doesn't want to come to Tottenham, he's not the right fit for this project. We want players who are genuinely excited about what Thomas Frank is building in N17. So here's my analysis of today's headline: Tottenham showing interest in Marc Casado proves our recruitment team is thinking strategically about both immediate needs and long-term planning. While we didn't get this particular deal done, it demonstrates ambition and proper scouting networks that will serve us well in future windows. Quick question for you: would you have preferred us to push harder for the younger Casado option, or are you happy we secured the Premier League proven Palhinha instead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the like if this gave you some exclusive insight you hadn't heard elsewhere, and ring that notification bell because I'll be bringing you the fastest, most reliable Tottenham transfer updates as they happen. More exclusive content coming your way very soon. COYS.